Yes, you read that thumbnail correctly. I'm moving to Hong Kong, China with my entire family. All right, I had to get the GoPro out for this one. Show you guys some of the beauty of Hong Kong, man. Check this out. Everything, this thing is Mugen out. They got the Mugen exhaust. Yeah, I'm in love, man. Beautiful car, man. Very beautiful.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And yes, you read that thumbnail correctly. I'm moving to Hong Kong, China with my entire family. Well, not the entire family, but it's going to be me, my wife, my kids, my 3 kids, my in-laws, my in-laws meeting my mother-in-law, father-in-law, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. So we're all heading out there. You know, in case you guys didn't know, originally I'm from Trinidad in the Caribbean, and my wife, she is from Hong Kong. Her family's from Hong Kong. So we're gonna go stay out there in the countryside in Hong Kong with her family. And I'm gonna, you know, go into the city and check it out and see what things are like there. And we're gonna see, basically this trip, we're gonna be going for like a month. So wanted to go out there and see what the car culture is like and see if it's a place that we could potentially live if we, you know, decide that we want to move abroad, you know? So that's what the whole trip is. We're heading out there, and yeah, man. So without further ado, let's go catch this flight, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with us for the journey. So with that being said, you know where we're going, you know the reason and everything why we're heading out there. I want you guys to comment below and let me know, is there a country or a place in the world or a state in the US that you would like us to come visit and stay there for a while and check out your car culture? So comment below, let me know. But without further ado, come on ahead, come enjoy this journey with us, and I'll try to share as much of it as I can with you. So let's go. All right, so we made it over to the lounge, and this is what they got to eat. Shout out to Ima. Ima put me on to that. That's the broski. But yeah, I might go pick out for a little bit. All right, so we just made it to San Francisco. That was like our connection flight. Got the kids with me here. Got my mother-in-law, sister-in-law. Wife is hiding, but she's out here too. Brother-in-law and father-in-law they're further up ahead. But yeah, that's the flight that we came in on. It was a pleasant journey. Like, didn't get to sleep much. It was like a 6-hour flight, but for the most part, it was actually pretty cool. But now we got the 14-hour trip. This is gonna be crazy. All right, so first day over here in Hong Kong, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm over here on the countryside. This is where, like, my wife's, part of my wife's family on her dad's side, you know, they're out here on the countryside, and it's dope, man. It's like a whole different experience. But let me wait till I get out away from people's homes and talk to you guys some more. So, like I said, first day out here in Hong Kong, over here on, you know, we're basically staying at a home that my wife's family owns, and they were gracious enough to let us stay there, like pretty much like rent free. So that's pretty awesome. But it's out here in the countryside, away from the hustle and bustle of the city of Hong Kong. And I figured it's like the perfect place to begin the vlog, just kind of show you guys. So I'm a 6'6", 260-pound black guy, don't speak the language, and I'm out here walking by myself. Nobody's giving me any type of crap. There's no, what are you doing here? I get the looks, like some people look at me like, you know, who are you? Or, you know, just kind of give me the look like, whoa, you know? But for the most part, what I've gathered from the Hong Kong people, it's like, I don't know, the best way to put it, they're kind of like black people in a way, where they just chill, mind their own business. They're not trying to bother nobody. But if you mess with them, like, you gonna have a fight on your hands, you know? Like, they got that swag to them where it's just like, yeah, we cool, just don't mess with me, and everything cool. And I vibe with that hard. So you know, it's a good vibe, but they're not trying to impose their will or do none of that. It's just a nice chill vibe. But away from all of that, like, I really just wanted my kids to experience, you know, half of their culture. I plan on doing a trip to where I'm from, Trinidad and Tobago, you know, and bring them out there as well. But I also wanted to see what the car culture is like out here, as I'm thinking about not migrating, but living in another country for like a year or two with my family, just to do videos and stuff like that and see how that goes, you know what I mean? And so far, it doesn't look like Hong Kong has much of a car culture. Like, it's more, seems like more like a public transportation type of place. But I'll, you know, over the next couple of weeks, I'll figure that out and I'll report back to you guys and let you know. But so far, the people are awesome. You know, the environment is good. I like the weather. So we'll see how everything goes. So finally, my first day on the outskirts of Hong Kong on like the countryside, and I see a Civic Type R already. Check this out, y'all. Man, got a yellow Civic Type R. I think this is, you guys correct me in the comments, is this an EG or EK hatch? But the thing looks clean, man. Looks nice. It was like first spotted out here, and it has Mugen written on it. That thing is sweet. Civic Type R, okay, nice, man. Stand up, Hong Kong. Just wanted to show you guys some of the car culture out here. They got a lot of BMWs, like a lot of BMWs, a lot of Priuses, and a lot of EVs. They got so much Teslas out here, but they also got, you know, the Mercedes. They got the Range Rovers. They got a little bit of everything, man. A lot of cool cars out here, man, but they're heavy with the Teslas. Range Rover looks good, and they're heavy on the BMWs. But yeah, my favorite so far is that, I think it's an EG hatch, but you guys comment below. But basically, the car that says Honda Civic Type R on it, you know I'm rocking with that. Honda gang, stand up, man. I got a bunch of like nice Civics out here. Look at that. And then look at this joint over here. If I'm not mistaken, it might be a Type R. Yep, it's a FK8 Type R, yo. Ooh, check this out. Yeah, this is fire. This is fire. Oh, look at the wheels. Yeah, definitely. You got an FK8 out here. Yo, so, oh, he got the exhaust done up too, man. Yo, it looks like Hong Kong is doing their thing. Got the Mugen wing on there. Yeah, this is fire. Okay, we're on a bus ride. Man, it's been years since I've been on a bus. So this is actually pretty cool to me, seeing the sights of the city from the angle of a bus instead of a car. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Gives me like New York vibes. Digging the mountains. We don't get many of that in Florida, so it's cool seeing the mountains. I'll see if one of them pass by, but what I'm seeing so far in Hong Kong is a lot of BMWs and a lot of Mercedes. I also saw a Mark 8 Golf GTI that looked very similar to the one that I had, the black one that I had. So that was also pretty cool. Beautiful. Naturally aspirated, right?
Yeah, naturally. Special edition of that. Yeah,
I like that.
And then this is my FN2. I used to have this, and I sold it. This is the hatchback one.
Right.
Yeah. And
that double R looks special though.
And I changed.
Ooh, I gotta get that.
I can open the bonnet.
Alright. Dude, all right, guys, I gotta show you guys. Look at that shifter. That's the real Type R shifter there. And look at the Mugen seats. Oh, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. I wish we got this in the US. Look how this thing is just really, really mint, man. Like, all right, let's go take a look underneath the hood. And look at even the side here. All right, all right. Oh, he's got the Mugen intake even. This is a thing of beauty, man. I wish we got this in the States. Guys, comment below, let me know what you think. Should we do a build like this? Like, find the right parts and the right car and do a build like this, do like an EK build? Because this has got me going, man. I am super, super interested in this. Like, I've never seen like one that came from the factory like this. We've only seen like builds. So to me, this is amazing. I'm kind of geeking out over here. But yeah, you guys comment below, let me know what you think. Like, I think Hong Kong is doing it big. Like, they're on another level with these.
And then Mugen exhaust.
Mugen everything. This thing is Mugen out. You got the Mugen exhaust. Yeah, I'm in love, man. Beautiful car, man. Very beautiful.
But it's hard. I can't even find the cover for it now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It's hard to find parts. Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah, that. But hey, you got it. You got it looking nice. So. All right, so it's Sunday in the middle of Hong Kong, and yeah, I guess it's like I don't know, it might be a festival or something, but everyone is out just like eating, taking pictures. There's the 75th anniversary, I think, of China there, and oh, pretty cool. But I'm about to head to the mall and see what it looks like there, but everything looks pretty cool. All right, a little bit out of breath. Just got through walking up those stairs there. Shows me how out of shape I am. But yeah, this is like a nice brief look of Hong Kong, close to like the main city. But yeah, man, the car scene is pretty much just luxury cars, EVs, like a bunch of Teslas. I saw a few BYDs, and it seems like the enthusiasts, the only enthusiast cars I really seen was a few Toyotas, but a bunch of Honda Civic Type Rs. Like, the Honda Civic Type Rs are representing out here. I'll try and like find a couple more of those so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is where I spend the majority of my time here in Hong Kong, is at the mall. They got like pretty much every type of store you could think of, and it's just cool. It's like a lot of people just traveling, going to different places. It feels a lot like New York in a way, but not as mean as New York. People are a lot kinder. Like, I'll be real, like, I haven't experienced any form of racism or anything like that, like, ever since I've been here. Everybody's been very nice and treated me with respect, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a vibe out here, man. Really, really cool. You guys know I couldn't bring you all the way to Hong Kong without taking you to Victoria Harbor. Come on, man. Check it out. It is beautiful. It's like a cloudy day, but it's still really, really beautiful. Like, I'll see if I could take you guys back over to where I was a little bit earlier. They had like a statue of Bruce Lee. That was actually pretty cool. And they got like things like this here. But yeah, man. Oh, it's honoring an actress, Miss Yu So Chow. So yeah, shout out to you. Looks like somebody actually like autographed it. But yeah, man, it is dope out here. And then you got like high-end fashion shopping and stuff over here. It's like really, really cool. Yeah? All right, so I got to take you guys with me. We got to go check out Bruce Lee. Like, that's one of the things I got to show you guys. Like, because this is his city, you know what I mean? This is where he came up. This is where he did his thing. So I got to go take you guys so you can see it. So I'm going to cut over, and the next time you're going to see me, we're going to be in front of Bruce Lee like this. All right, so I told you I was going to bring you to Bruce Lee. So there he is right there. And little known fact, right? So you guys know that I box and stuff, but before I got into boxing, I fell in love with the art of fighting was because of Bruce Lee. Like, he made it just look so artistic and so effortless and such like so beautiful that I had to, you know, I mimicked him as a kid and, you know, got into a lot of street fights and stuff, like fighting the type of style like he did. So it looked really weird seeing like a big black guy fighting like that. Then later on, you know, I found Muhammad Ali, and he's the one that mimicked, you know, I mimicked him for a little bit before I actually got into the ring and developed my own style of fighting. But yeah, so I was hugely influenced by both Bruce Lee and Muhammad Ali, and both of them really like had like a huge impact on my life, you know, with just how disciplined they were and how they made an art out of fighting. So yeah, man. So little known fact, for you guys that are, you know, like 100 grand Nate or 100 gang Nate, like he'll tell you, like you know, he knows how I get down. Like he's a pro boxer. I'm sure if you talk to people like Shannon Briggs and all that, they know me. So like I'm like a pro level boxer that just never went pro, but that's another one of my passions outside of cars. Like I love cars, but fighting I think was probably my first love, and it was highly inspired by this guy, Bruce Lee. So this is the first guy that inspired me. And then, you know, eventually I would say I was always kind of into cars, but I'll be real with you, the Fast and Furious, the first Fast and Furious movie, that put it in an overdrive. It really got me heavy into imports and all the different cars. Like all the cars you see I got now was influenced by the Fast and Furious movies. So just, you know, so you gotta have inspiration. It's gotta come from somewhere. So, you know, shout out to Bruce Lee, shout out to Fast and Furious movies, shout out to Muhammad Ali, shout out to all the people that inspire you. So if you guys know somebody that inspires you, comment below, let me know, put it down below. You know, let me know who inspired you to do what you do and basically inspires you in life. Another person that inspired me was Michael Jordan. And if you know me, then you know I got a lot of love for Michael Jordan. Like same thing, just incredible work ethic, made it look like art. Those, you know, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Bruce Lee, they're all in the same, like, I don't know, same type of air where they work hard, they make it look so easy, but they also make it look like art. So yeah, that's today's rant over. Let's go ahead and finish up this Hong Kong vlog so you guys can see what else we got going on. All right, so I got to take you guys with us. We're getting ready to go eat at the Bakehouse. This is what it looks like over here. Got people outside, and yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. Like, it's a vibe over here. I was literally just here taking photos for a little bit. I was taking photos of this here. You guys will probably see this on my Instagram if you're on my Instagram. But yeah, man, it's a vibe. Just so this is like on the mountain, so you have to like literally walk up and down if you're going anywhere. But the vibe is really cool. Let me see if I can go see what cars are passing by so I can share with you guys. Very New York City type vibes, but very also Chinese, so it's Hong Kong. So this is up the street here. All right, and this is like lower. Man, this is a good photo. I might get out my camera just to take pictures here because this looks hella cool. Like, but yeah, this is the vibe right here, man. I am digging this. This is Staunton Street, so yeah, this is dope. Very cool vibe. All right, so walking up the mountain a little bit to start walking down. Man, for a car channel, I'm doing a whole lot of walking, but gotta let you guys experience this with me. Okay, Volkswagen gang, VW, stand up, another VW. Then we got the Tesla, boo. Yeah, heading down the stairs now. And I think we're about to go eat. So yeah, we're just gonna head down and eat, but yeah, I gotta share the views with you guys. Check them out. That's up the mountain, up there. You can see buildings and stuff there. And this is down. Well, let's go, we outside. All right, I had to get the GoPro out for this one. Show you guys some of the beauty of Hong Kong, man. Check this out. This is gorgeous. What a beautiful city. Really beautiful. Look at that. All right, we had to check out some of the car scene here in Hong Kong. Got the old school. If you guys know what type of vehicle this is, comment below, let me know. But yeah, we're heading down. We got a long journey to make, so gotta get back on it. So I wanted to give you guys a true Hong Kong experience and also kind of fill you guys in on why I decided to make the trip out here. And I'll show you, right? So I don't want you guys to think like, you know, it was clickbait or something, because, you know, it says moving from Florida to Hong Kong, or, you know, we're moving a whole family from Florida to Hong Kong, because we are, but it's temporary. It's going to be for like a month or so. You know, just wanted to get out from the US and just see what life is like, you know, in a different place, like different society, different type of people, just everything different, you know, because I would say outside of me being from Trinidad, the only other countries I've really been is Grenada and a bunch of different states in the US. So I needed to see what it's like in like a totally different way of living. And I've been here for a couple weeks already. And yeah, I've definitely gotten that out here in Hong Kong. And it's made me appreciate certain things about the US, but then it also has shown me where the US can do a lot better. And I figured out the biggest Achilles heel of the US is essentially all the isms, right? The sexism, the racism, the classism. Those are the things that keeps the United States from growing. Now, what made the United States exceptional and better than most places was its diversity. It's the ability to have different people that can do different things, that specialize in different things. And I think that's what made the US exceptional. And I think the more you try to put people in boxes and, you know, and keep certain people down, if you don't, it's like a car. Like if you have like a 8-cylinder car and you're only allowing one cylinder to fire strong and you're keeping all the other cylinders bogged down, then, you know, you're not going to be doing much. You're not going to get as far as the country that has all 8 cylinders firing at its full potential. And I think, you know, I'm hoping with the Trump election that you know, could be the new beginning of the U.S. It's like, you know, hopefully Trump will be able to unify everybody and be like, you know what, enough of this, you know, what we've been on for the past however many, you know, hundreds of years or whatever, you know, because like I said, you know, it's the U.S. diversity that made it be what it has been. That and 400 years of free labor. Let's keeping it real, you know what I mean? But I feel like we're at a place, the U.S. has an advantage to where there's so many different people you could draw from, a bunch of different talent pools to make it amazing. And hopefully Trump will be the person to see that potential and unite the whole country so that we can all just be Americans versus, you know, white, black, Asian, whatever, you know what I mean? Like similar to the country that I'm from, like in Trinidad, it's basically, you're just Trini, you know what I mean? There's no, oh, there's a white Trini, there's a black, no, you're just Trini, you know, and that's the vibe that I've gotten being out here in Hong Kong. Like nobody, I haven't experienced any form of racism. Like I said, I've been here for several weeks already, and I have not experienced any racism. I got like my daughter here with me. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. All right, so she's here with me, and I've had my other 2 daughters there with my wife shopping right now. But all of them, we've gotten nothing but love. Like, and I'm like, if I could come to a totally foreign country and be treated better by people that I don't look anything like. I don't look anything like them, but they show me so much love. Why can't I do that in the country that I live in? You know what I mean? Like, so I'm going to like wealthy neighborhoods here. Nobody's looked at me like, why are you here? Like if I do that in the US, any place I go in the US is gonna be like, you know, if I go to like a wealthy beach or a wealthy neighborhood, somebody's gonna walk up to me and be like, hey, you know somebody here? Why are you here? What are you doing here? I've done that same thing here in Hong Kong, and I've gotten none of that. I've gone to like the poor areas, like none of that, like none of that. Like it's just been straight love. Like, and I'm like, listen, if Asia can do that, and I've, you know, I'm not the first black person to go to like an Asian country. I've watched videos of other like vloggers, YouTubers that have gone to like, even look at iShowSpeed. Look at the love that he gets in all these Asian countries, and they just show him mad love. Like, why is it so difficult for the US to do that? Like, And I feel that's literally its Achilles heel. Like, that's holding it back. Now let's play out a scenario, right? Let's say that well, first of all, let me say this. I believe the racist people in the world are either miseducated or just not intelligent. Because if you were intelligent, you would really understand why racism is very short-sighted and it's not something that can last. For example, like, one of the things that I noticed here in Hong Kong, and I hate to bring it up, but I just had to, you know, run this scenario out. So we traveled to a bunch of different villages and places like that. And I've been to places where you can tell the people just stayed in that same village. Like, they don't get out much, they don't intermingle much, so there's not that much diversity in their gene pool. And I've seen a lot of, like, you know, like a lot of health problems and stuff, and it's because they're intermingle the same genes over and over and over. So let's say the racists have it their way, they win, right? They get rid of any person of color and it's all just white people. It's just, that's it. The world is just filled with white people. That's it, right? What do you think is going to happen? That's what I say. You can't be intelligent and be racist at the same time, because if you're intelligent, the scenario will play itself out. You would shrink your gene pool down, and with that limited gene pool, you're not going to have enough biodiversity to where your species will thrive. So eventually your own racism would drive you extinct, you know? So that's something that I've noticed, and it's shocking to me that you know, the United States as a whole haven't come into that realization yet. Because the reality is, you need different people from different parts of the world to keep your species going, and we need to increase our biodiversity. Like, even if for people that breed dogs and stuff like that, if you keep breeding the same pool of dogs over and over, you're gonna have a lot of health problems. You're gonna have dogs that are not gonna be as healthy as dogs that are breed with a wider, you know, breed of dogs. So it's the same thing. We need each other. So all that being said, like, I came all the way out here to realize that as a species, we need each other, and it's time for us to stop separating. I mean, ultimately, I'd like to see a world where, you know, places like China, Japan, Africa, you know, Singapore, the US, Brazil, Spain, you know, all these places can all get along. We can all, like, learn from each other, you know, basically thrive from each other's expertise and build a better human race, because ultimately, we need to get to a point where we're so united as a species that we can travel to other planets, terraform other planets, and keep our species going. Because if we keep going with the stupid way that we've been doing things, we're gonna drive ourselves extinct, you know? Sorry for the long rant, but I had to get this out there because it's time for a change, man. By the way, this is a car channel, so look at all the cars. You got Tesla. There's a bunch of EVs and Teslas out here. You know, not throwing any shade, but there have been a bunch of other fun cars. So I've seen like a bunch of Type Rs. It seems like the majority of the fun cars tend to be Type Rs. I've seen one Subaru WRX STI. I've seen a couple Ferraris, couple like that, and for the most part, other than that, everything else is like Mercedes, BMW. Then you got a bunch of Range Rovers. Like the guy that I met that owned those two Type Rs that I showed you guys earlier in the video, he also owns like a big boy Range Rover. So shout out to you, Laptac. Like shout out to you if you're watching. But yeah, man, like it's time for us as a people to unite and get our stuff together. We don't have the luxury of being stupid and racist anymore. You know what I mean? We need to be firing on all cylinders, because right now we're not. Right now it's just like 1% of the population is doing great while everybody else is struggling. That's got to change. We got to put our ego aside and think for the long term of our species and do better, man. We got to do better, not just for us, but for our kids. Look, my little one sleeping here. Look, there's kids everywhere, you know? Like, we got to do better. We got to do better for our kids, man. Like, it's time for a change. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you vibe with what I'm saying. Let me know if you appreciate this type of content, because we got like a bunch of other places that we plan on traveling to and checking out the car scene and stuff like that. Sadly, there's not that much of a car scene here in Hong Kong. It's mostly EVs, luxury. See, there they go, BMW, EV. So it's BMW, Tesla, Audi. Then behind it, another EV. And then there's transportation. Like, we've been getting around on public transportation, so there's a lot of that here. But we plan on going to some places where we can really delve into the car culture. And basically, like, you know, like the whole basis of my channel is uniting people through our love of cars, you know what I mean? And enjoying like human cultures, like enjoying, you know, things that separate us, like enjoying our biodiversity, you know, enjoying the things that makes us different, and sharing, you know, the things that we have in common as well, you know. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Race car friends out with Daddy, right? Right. All right. So yeah, but I don't know. I just wanted to kind of touch on the car culture out here. Like, you see my girls, they into their cars. They got their little transformer cars right there. But the car culture here is pretty much luxurious cars